Hey guys, welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well on this first Friday of August. Today I'm staying in 1973 and looking at Elton John's album Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player. He did release two albums in 1973, with this one being the first of the two. The second one he would release later in the year would be Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Anyways, I felt this album was an enjoyable one, even if in this time period it seemed like a ton of artists were releasing albums every year, which looking at Elton's discography, for example, his early works were essentially back to back each year in the late 60s, early 70s. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it. This is his sixth studio album that was released on January 26, 1973. The album has a runtime of about 43 minutes and contains two singles, being Crocodile Rock with the B-side of Elderberry Wine, and the other single would be Daniel. This is just one of three albums to feature just the core band of Elton John on pianos and keyboards, Davy Johnstone on guitars, Dee Murray on bass, and Nigel Olsson on drums, without percussionist Ray Cooper. The other two albums are Hunky Chattu, which was released a year before in 1972, and Breaking Hearts, which would be released in 1984. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into some of the tracks. We start the album off with Daniel. The track was written about a Vietnam War veteran who had been wounded and wanted to get away from the attention he was receiving when he came back home. Overall, I feel it was a decent track with its lyrics and instrumentation, as well as its overall, lyrical content, just kind of like saying why in some shape or form of how, they thought he was feeling. Teacher, I Need You is next track. This track is about a schoolboy's crush on his female teacher. I'm sure a lot of us have that sort of experience in school, or have had that sort of experience in school at one time or another. I loved how the track imitates styles of the 1950s with its instrumental. I did enjoy Elton's vocals on this track as well. He was inspired by Bobby V for his vocals. Overall, I thought was an enjoyable and playful track, especially in its lyrics. Hopping down a bit, I'm gonna hit on Have Mercy on the Criminal. This is an interesting track. It does include some orchestration, which I felt was a great touch. Lyrically, it describes what life is like for an escaped prisoner. I feel the lyrics weren't bad, as it describes what would happen with some events like seeing some friends and family you haven't seen in years for having been locked up. Crocodile Rock is another enjoyable track off this album. The track was inspired by Elton John's discovery of leading Australian band Daddy Cool and their hit single Eagle Rock, which was the most successful Australian single of the early 1970s. The track also includes a lyrical reference to Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and his Comets. Overall, I found it to be an enjoyable track with its more 50s inspired sound. I thought this was just a fun and playful track to have on the record. Now, lastly, I'm going to close this out with High Flying Bird. I feel this was a decent track to close us out. I love the vocals as well as piano. I feel this is a sad song as I feel it's about losing someone in a relationship. I feel it's about not meaning to try to do anything bad to the other person, but there's some reason behind why they're leaving. My favorite tracks are Daniel, Teacher I Need You, Elderberry Wine, Have Mercy on the Criminal, Crocodile Rock, and High Flying Bird. Today, I'll be giving this album a 4.5 out of 5. I feel, even after 50 years, this is still an enjoyable release. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As usual, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Next week, I'll be looking at Weird Al Yankovic's self-named album.